Kenya. Oh, si baba. Let me tell you, man, the emperor, the lion, the champion is here. Hey! Bazu, 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 Bazu. Olama. Si, Zabuni, Bazu. Okay?
Please bring the trophy.
No, but stop there.
Please bring the trophy.
You should
finish.
call me Your Excellency, Prince, Master, Sir, King, and such
Guys,
things.
Don't you have a cup? We can give this guy to Malizane.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
However,
yeah, man.
The unchanging changer,
yes,
the Father of Light, has designated upon us victory. Okay?
Yes.
Eric Ten Hag's boys,
yeah,
the project, the era has officially begun.
That's true.
We have a trophy. Tulipiga mabao pale CARABAO.
Yeah, man.
Tukashinda. Yes.
Mulishinda how much?
So okay, the trophy prize money is 100,000.
100,000.
To be honest, CARABAO folks need to work hard on that. Okay, it's 100,000 pounds. Number 2 gets 50,000 pounds. The guys who went semi-final are about 25. However, it was a capacity crowd of about 87,000 people.
Yes.
If a ticket is roughly 100 pounds, we're talking about 8 million pounds that we have in the bag. So since it's not really part of the lion's share, so 6 to 7 million pounds. Eric Ten Hag analipwa 9 million pounds yearly. In one game, he was able to give us. If that is not financial sense, so any financial advisor will tell you that mathematics is mathematics. Yeah.
Alilipa mshahara yake.
Yes. So yani what have you done? I've given you a trophy and I've paid myself. So msiwahi sema
msiniambie kitu. Nimejitafutia mshahara. I am hitting my targets. I am hitting my targets. 5
months peke yake. Na tuko na trophy.
But anyway,
nobody has done that, even the great Arteta.
Done what?
In 5 months delivered a trophy.
Yes.
Which trophy?
The FA.
5 months?
Yes.
Haikuwa 5 months.
Bro.
Acha ufanye.
Yo, we Google. I will wait. In fact, let any chai as I wait. I will wait. Arteta FA wins the FA trophy.
Acha ni Google hapa.
I can even give you images mwekele.
FA
trophy. Yes.
Okay. Haya, acha ni okay, mtu alikuwa anapigia lazima nikate.
Yes.
Arteta
wins the FA trophy.
At Google also use your current location. No. Wins.
So befiria kuna bashi ya CARABAO wanataka kukuja. Wanataka kupull up na mbogi.
He makes history. Okay, let's see. Wait. He made history as just the first man to win a trophy as a captain and a manager. That's it.
It's not it.
That is
you keep searching.
This is on August 8th, 2020.
All right.
Okay, Arteta appointed. Arteta appointed is in December. That's more than 8 months.
It's not,
December
man.
21st, 2019.
Na kwani anaanza kucheza immediately December? Nini bro? Hapana.
December 21st.
December 21st ligi ilikuwa imebreak Willis.
Haija break.
Bro.
But mulianza Christmas pale penye mnakuanga na msururu ya bad results apart from this season.
Na kukua
2019.
Yes.
So wacha nufala bana.
Ndio nakwambia.
We ligi give do na Shatta. It is not true. We have gone
na ligi will stop. No, we have proven na ujue time ligi will stop you due to COVID. Excuse. Ligi will stop because of the COVID. Arteta won the FA in such a
first game as manager. First game as manager.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Wait.
No. This is past 11. What was the first game for Arteta? Arteta's first game. Oh, yes, sasa wameenda kwa as a player. What happened to Michael Arteta? Wewe ngoja tu against Bournemouth. Ati hiyo trophy mlishinda lini? 2020. Mbona wasemi Arteta supposed to speak his first game?
Sasa niko hapa nakwambia. Mbona uniamini?
The first time Boxing Day of 2019.
Yes, excuse me. Alafu ligi ka break. Excuse me, bro. Wewe si ligi li break juu ya COVID. Did it break? Anyway. kiukweli
So I try to take away from Ten Hag.
No, we cannot take anything from Ten Hag. By the way, winning that trophy in 5 months is an achievement for any manager.
Thank you.
That you show up and people give you 2 years for them to start seeing your project, and immediately in 5 months you have a trophy. People need to understand that this Ten Hag means business. Clearly, that is the message he's sending.
Yes.
And for anyone that thinks this man is not a good coach, you need to know that his replacement at Ajax was already fired. You know, the guy they employed after Ten Hag, they fired him because hakuwa na deliver. Tells you that this man was a good manager over there.
Yes.
He's come here, he's shown guys, I am the guy here.
Yes.
He's making decisions that are unpopular, but the decisions are paying off.
Yes.
Unaelewa? It's a morale booster for the boys that have played without winning anything for those 6 years. You know, people like Casemiro have been there, Varane have been there.
Kwanza walikuwa na
Unaona ni watu wamekuwa kiwaambia
back to Barcelona, but
personal
vendetta.
Anakuwa like walikuonesha vijana, this is what it means to win a trophy.
And that is scored Casemiro.
Unaget, this is how it wins. This is how you play in a final. This is how you challenge for the league. Unaget, clearly you have seen now the mentality of these boys has changed. Last time I told you that when you score a goal against Manchester United, you are vulnerable because they will come back looking for that goal. Unaelewa? So you'd rather play in a goalless game than score game ikisha.
Uko 70.
Matter na
82th.
When they have no time to come back. You see what Edin Ketia did to you at the 92th. That is the only way you're beating this team, because their fighting spirit haishi. It also needs to be remembered that in 21 games you've only lost to Arsenal. That says a lot also. That said, Ten Hag, abu nikuulize kitu
Niulize yako.
People have been saying Ferguson amekuwa ki-influence team kutoka atoke kina Moyes, si ndio, kina Van Gaal, kina Mourinho, kina Ole, mmekuwa na wengi,
Tulikuwa na
watano. You've had 5 managers, guys.
No, I'm saying that in one season we had 3.
Yes. So
we had Ole. No, we had Mourinho, Ole, and Rangnick. Na Carrick.
So it was Ole, Rangnick, na Carrick. Si ndio? Now people have been saying Ferguson ana influence ama coach na ball yake imepitwa na time, si ndio? This guy Ten Hag came akasema I want to be the boss. He has been the boss all through. It's been working. But on a particular Friday, like 1 week ago, he had dinner with Ferguson.
Yes.
And now Ferguson has started recommending things for the team. Is that the return of Ferguson in the squad?
No, it's not. It's just Ferguson being Ferguson. And the media making a mountain out of a molehill. Erik Ten Hag had kama Ronaldo hakufaulu. Ufagi ni nani? All respect to Ferguson. Hawezi. And he can't and I think Erik Ten Hag should be judged on his own pedestal. He started his own course, and I think if he continues, if he's given 7 years coming as a club, yani by the time Mali anakuwa 8 years, it will be great things happening in that team. Let me tell you.
But you see, that's true. But again, what Ferguson recommended seems to make sense. Ferguson alisema you need a striker.
We do need a striker.
Yes.
But he shouldn't recommend that the ninia kubash Russia. Russia has been through a lot.
Yes.
Hata dokomana kiskoinga na point TV because he says at a better mental space right now.
Under Benny McCarthy.
Yes. Anamsaidia pale striking coach.
Yes.
So Erik Ten Hag, there's a time when he came, I said ni either atakuwa Ten Hag ama atakuwa Ten Haga. He's proving that he's just Ten Hag. He's doing the thing. But
yes.
I was watching the game and I was even look at the statistics. Huyo Ghost worker Weghorst.
Yes.
Huyo he's doing, the reason why he gets playing time is because Weghorst anafanya kitu Ten Hag alikuwa. Remember when Ten Hag was coming, people talked about his na Rangnick hizo magengen press. Yes, within 6 seconds of losing the ball, you try to look at the game. Just go and watch hata your highlights your game.
Yes.
Manu anafanya hiyo kitu. And the leader ni Weghorst.
Ule na utudanganya. It's too slow for life. It's too slow for life. No, you see,
unajua lakini finishing ndio hana.
Bro ule msee acha nikwambie kitu.
Hana.
Apart from hiyo assist alipatia Rashford, hakuna kitu kingine msela kafanya kwa game. Una get? When look, if it's the Genuine press originally from Johan Cruyff, mtu anaifanya ni Casemiro. mtu anaifanya ni Fred. Unaget, they are doing the donkey work. They are making sure they press you. Unaget, you see, when I press you, sindio, you are the opponent. I have lost the ball. Nilikuwa na attack when defender. I lose the ball in your final third. Sindio, when I press you, okay, people behind me, what I am doing is called disturbing. In football, there's defending. In defense, there's preventive and disturbing. What I am doing is called disturbing. I am disturbing you. Usipange ball. Sindio, people behind me should be pressing your players before ufikire kudistribute your ball. The only way you can distribute it is urudishie kipa wenyu, ama unipatie, ama uipige miss pass. Unaget, nikikupress hivyo. I saw a couple of times that the ball has gone to carriers, sindio, inarudishwa back pass, sindio, na mtu kama Anthony atapressia ball. Nikitafuta Weghorst simuone kama amepress any opponent. You see, you there are things you do, like very basic footballing skills. You block passing channels. You make sure, because wewe kama ndo striker wetu ukiendea ball umetupia direction.
Yes.
If you start running this ball ndio hii, you start running this way, umetuonesha sasa umeblock huyu mtu akona hii ball, umekuja umemblokia hivi, asirudishe hii ball, si ndio? So sisi kama timu yako tumeridi kitu unataka, tuna mark watu wako hii side wote, si ndio? Jumbe tuonesha huyu umemfungia hii channel, lazima leta ball huku, ataleta hivi. Sisi wale tuko nyuma yako tutafaa kama sisi wote hapa tuzuli ball, either way we will win it back, si ndio? I was seeing those boys trying to close those channels. But I was not seeing his reaction. Now, I'm not being a hater to him, you know, because at sometimes you just have to watch the ball beyond being a fan.
I mean, alikuwa amekaa hapo and take in the glory.
I've won you the trophy. I stepped here and you won a trophy after 6 years. Mutaniambia nini? I am the real ghost.
Casemiro is the guy.
But sasa pia Ferguson, with all the accolades he has, we cannot now itagwaje ile kupuuzilia kitu amesema. He makes sense that you need a striker.
That's why we're looking for Hurricane ama ule ule wa Napoli.
Musianze kusema Osimhen, please. Musiharibu mambo ya Victor akimutanikasirisha.
Mbona?
Because that boy is so good.
So why should he come to Manchester
because
United?
People come to Manchester and they flop and look at Anthony.
Errors.
Look at Anthony.
Other errors.
Anthony is not. He's a flop.
Who bought him?
This Ajax guy you brought also.
And is he not starting kidogo ameanza kunini?
Anthony is a flop. But if you watch him Ajax fanya hivi, uzuri hata nyinyi mlitukambalia video zake YouTube akiwa Ajax. And then you can go check the Anthony wa huko Netherlands na huyu. You will see.
But the English
clearly
game is different.
Yes. But that is other people come and shine in English teams.
Who?
Okay, what are you talking about? Look at the Arsenal captain. We took him from Spain. He's shining. Casemiro is shining.
Yes, Bruno Fernandes Fernandes
is shining as well. Unaelewa? So huyu Anthony
Martinez.
Yes, you can imagine. In fact, by the way, if you didn't know, Lisandro aliulizwa the hardest striker is played against in the Premier League. Akasema Gabriel Jesus. Just so you know, Narudi.
Jesus is coming back.
Yes.
It's the return of Jesus.
So this thing Ferguson said, having a striker, like we were going to discuss earlier, a good striker is one that enhances the players, his teammates. You know, a good striker sio ule anashinda akicomplain na munipay ball.
Yes.
Unaona Haaland, watu wana complain Haaland anagusa ball mara 7 kwa grao. For Haaland to be people will bash us and say mnasemaje Haaland sio striker. Haaland is a good poacher. He's a tap in merchant.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
But if he was a complete striker, Haaland would be doing 40 goals by now. What do you mean by a complete striker? A complete striker is one that knows every midfielder behind him. He knows his number 10, he knows his number 7, he knows his number 11, he knows what the number 8 does, the number 6, how do they behave with the ball. You know? If Haaland was keen enough, he would know that KDB ananipigianga ball hivi. So this is how I need to run. He'd know Mahrez will ball hivi. You know? This is how I'll run when Mahrez has the ball. He will know Bernardo Silva does short passes. So I will go to him, we do the short passes as we proceed. Unaget? No, so, kama striker huwezi kuwa unakimbia one way ati sasa every other midfielder
Ile hapo
anataka kuletea ball. Lazima uunderstand ama midfielder wengine wote, you get, and that is something Aguero was doing perfectly. Aguero akicheza under midfield maestro ya Toure, you could see yeye alikuwa anapenda kuchambua watu. You see that changed to our kina Silva. He adapted to it. Alikuwa anakujia ball katikati ya garawa anasonga nao, si ndio? Hata when any person that has been brought to Man City, Aguero alikuwa na fit in to chase a ball. Unaget, hata kina Zeko wakiwa, he knew how to play with these people, si ndio? That is something the current strikers wanashindwa kufanya. A good striker that is doing that is Jesus. Not because I'm an Arsenal fan. You can clearly see kama kuna mtu ameumia Arsenal kutoka Jesus aache kucheza ball is Martinelli. Unaona walikuwa na some sort of partnership that kama ni ball tuirudi katikati ya grao. Unaget, hata kina ile foul ilitokea Lindelof akiangusha Jesus kwa game. Walikuwa katikati ya grao. Anajua kurudi kuchukua ball, anacheza Bukayo akipata ball na kucheza naye hivi. Unaget, Odegaard akiwa na ball tupige naye hivi. You have to be that dynamic. You have to understand things like that. And when Ferguson says Manchester needs that striker, people have to understand what he means. He wants the best for the team. Imagine having Rashford and Messi in that team. Mnafikiri mtakuaje? Or have Rashford who tunajua he will make runs for us. He will run from the wings and bring the ball. Then we have a striker like Victor Osimhen.
It's finished.
Hiyo team inaweza kuwa mbaya sana. It would be illegal. It would be illegal to have such a team.
Itakuwa mbaya mimi nishakushow. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Itakuwa mbaya. Wacha kwanza nione hapa, shout out to the people here. Elfa Sanyi wanasema wabebe tena live from Eldoret kutoka Shatta. Yeye ni Mgori, yeye ni Watupori Kenya. Yes. Alafu hapo kuna hold on, I just wanted to press the guinea there. Very good. Haya, kuna jamaa hapa anaitwa Prince Jack Gikundi Ukirimi. Keep up the good work. Musa Jamal anasema good work. Tisa kutoka MMU. Semeni tusikie. John King. Sove Junior anasema CARABAO. Then who else is here? Josie Magods na Morgan Dave. Wote wako watching. Tunashukuru tena sana kwa kukua hapo hivi. We appreciate all of y'all doing the thing hapo hivyo. Yeah man.
Yangu wanatuma mingi mpaka ina hang. Young. Anyway, yes, we shall get back to it. CARABAO is finished. Manchester United, congratulations.
So today tunacheza
na West Ham. We await the kesho.
On the kesho.
Kesho mnapiga na West Ham. West Ham scored 4 goals in 15 minutes. Actually, was it even 13 minutes? No, I'm just giving you statistics.
I'm playing against you. Complete the stats.
Please.
See you complete the stats.
Hata nyinyi mlipiga nani CARABAO? Hatujamuongelea, mlipiga CARABAO. Hatujamuongelea, hata tumemtaja.
Tulipiga Newcastle.
Newcastle
wako namba gani? It is the team that has been under a semblance of resurgence.
But they have gone 5 games without a win in the Premier League.
But they are still there. Wako namba
5, 6.
Chelsea would kill for that.
You just didn't do that.
They would kill.
Anyway. Something else, Yeah, West Ham. Who ni coach anawajua? Ndio.
Sisi.
Moyes has been your coach, my friend.
The Manchester United under Ten Hag is a pale shadow to what David Moyes attempted to do.
Umesema a pale shadow.
A pale shadow. Kwa sababu David Moyes ndiye alikuwa huyo Ferguson wako. And handpicked, chosen to replace him. But anyway, he needed some time, and I think at the time he was coming in, there was so much going on. Football was overly it was the beginning of the commercialization. The commercialization of football.
Yes.
And so many other factors. The board was not right. The leadership was not right with Woodward. The scouting was not right. Still isn't to some extent. But yeah. Moyes alive.
Well, coming from playing 2 intense games, Barcelona and the CARABAO finals, I don't expect it to be an easy game for you guys, but I also expect you to pull through. The fight that I've seen Manchester putting. Sini 5th round sasa mnamaliza 5th round sasa muingie
quarter.
Bado kina Man City wako hapo. Leo wanacheza kwanza na a very small team. So now nimesema tu hiyo Man City muliipiga bro. Jiaminini hiyo Man City muliipiga. So well musipuuze West Ham. You know, you see you guys right now, if there's anything you did against Barcelona is that you made yourselves a target. You know, the way Arsenal was playing good football, we became a target of everyone. That when we go to play this Arsenal, we must get something out of it. The way you saw Newcastle play with us, wakapata your draw. Walionyesha timu zingine, this is how you play against Arsenal. Double down on these small boys. Double down on Bukayo Saka. Double down on Martinelli. You know, make sure Odegaard does not pass that ball. Unaget, a system was created to fight Arsenal. Unaona, by other teams.
I like it.
Yeah. Now, you guys beating Barcelona convincingly, you've placed a target on yourselves. Now every team will take you seriously. People have been on a hangover that this is still the Ragnick squad. You see, but right now, people have actually realized this is a horse in this race. You know, this one is winning titles. It's not a team that we need to get over this hangover. When we play these people, we have to be serious. And I believe West Ham will be the first team to try and break you guys after teams have started fearing you.
So, where are we playing?
I think Mstika go home. I'm here to confirm, but you could be home.
You know, if you would have told me a couple of months ago that tunaongea juu ya Manu hivi, I think I feel so good. Like people are starting to fear the rush. But credit goes to Ten Hag, yes, but I think there's some individual brilliance. Like your FIFA, hiyo nini imetajwa leo.
Yes.
The world's best.
Yes.
Surprising walipatia Emilio Martinez Mr. Walimpatia hata ya goalkeeper bana. Anyway ni sawa. I just goes to show you what white men can get away with. But anyway, so pia
we shall get to that.
Kuna Casemiro. Kwa hiyo team.
Yes.
Bruno Miguel Borges Fernandes.
Yes.
Na hiyo Pastor Fred mwenye Shitera for some reason apendangi Fred.
Ni mtu wa Chelsea anakuambia nini?
No, but
anasikia wivu. He thought he wishes him on Chelsea.
But those people have been playing well and however pia kuna team
also Varane has been playing
when Varane
Lisandro Martinez
kwanza ile Barcelona
alitoa mpira kwa line. Pia Lisandro Martinez has been very instrumental. He's another bull.
No, but realize wametoa pole tu Ten Hag. That's how I'm telling you that guy has cojones. Ten Hag na Southgate alikuwa pale juzi akamsalimia kwa meneaje. Imeona umenibenchia friji wangu Maguire. Ni sawa. Endelea tu, mimi sina pressure na watu wako form na wanacheza.
Si ndio? That said, I think we will see a good game. I think you can pull through kama bado amko kwa celebration mode ya Carabao. Mkijiambia this is another trophy, let's go for it. Is that another thing? Once you finish this one, you tell yourselves, let's go for the next one. And you start working towards it. It becomes an easy game for you guys. Sindio? But expect a fierce game. Now that you've mentioned the FIFA best, let's discuss it.
Yes.
You know? Messi.
Lionel Messi!
Meshinda. Okay, sasa ni nini Messi hajashinda? Messi has completed football. Let's agree, he's completed football. Like every title
and scoring, he made his
700 goal, career goal ya club. Sindio? He's won this thing now. It had a lot of sevens, by the way. His Nini has a lot of sevens, including his arch rival is a CR7.
He's a number 7. CR7. So
Messi deserved it. Sindio? Martinez deserved it.
And Casemiro.
Unaona? Mtu watu ile award na feel pia coach Leo deserved it.
Yes.
He deserved it because he became the first Argentine to win the Copa America and the World Cup with Argentina. Unaona? He deserved it. What I did not agree with is that they gave Argentine fans as the best fans. Me and you were in Qatar.
Yes.
We all saw what Morocco fans were doing.
Morocco and Senegal.
Yes. So how Argentina fans wali celebrate win ya finals huko kwao nyumbani Buenos Aires huko, lakini man in Qatar kulikuwa na street ile soko Akif ilikuwa imebadilishwa jina ikakuwa ni Morocco street.
Viva
Morocco. Watu wameshikana hivyo. Alafu mnakuja mnawaambia kuna mafans wa country nyingine walikuwa better kuliko.
Hadi Larry Madowo alikuwa hapa soko Kiev.
Yes.
Reporting live. On Morocco.
Uliona mtoto wa Argentina hapo?
Hakukuwa nayo.
Hapo na kama fans walituingiza.
Hapo na walituingiza.
Everything nimeagree nayo, but kama fans I still believe Moroccan fans made this World Cup a World Cup.
Yeah, man.
After kwanza vile game fightiwa na Europe. Hiyo World Cup. You see. Au kukushow up hivyo. Whether they came wakitembea kama walipanda gari, walipanda ndege, walikuja na boat,
they showed up,
walifika.
Yeah,
na wali represent and they made noise. Get during games za Tunisia, games za Morocco zilikuwa most interesting to watch
sana.
Get
they were amazing.
Na hata kwa finali I'm sure ndo walijaa. My friend, hata kwa finali ni hao walijaa tu, walivaa tu nguo za Argentina because walikuwa na hasira na France. Walikuwa na hasira na France.
Wale confused the judges.
Yeah, man. Judges. So hapo ndo ni feel tu
walibiwa.
Now
wataina noma.
Let's discuss.
Saja.
Let's discuss Chelsea, man.
Ai.
Unaona kitu
I thought we not discuss very important.
Let's discuss nyumba 10, my friend. Vitu zingine ni tuko nyumbani, ninakaa nyumba 10.
But let me tell you.
Yes.
There's a good and bad thing that's happened with Chelsea. The fact that they've had such a bad run, and I'm normally all for the players not controlling who is appointed or who should leave. And Chelsea kwanza wako na the worst history kulegeza kamba wakati wanaona kwamba kinaumana na wapendi coach. They did with Sarri ball, Conte round 1, and who else was there? And Lampard.
Yes.
Yeah. So this guy, I think board wakasema hii team before tuwanunue tulikuwa tunawajua hizi mahistory zenyu sawa. So these tantrums are throwing like toddlers. Yani wana lose hivi body na issue statement, we are solely behind Potter.
Yes,
we are behind Potter. That's a good and bad thing for Potter. Because watu wanasemanga we are behind you, lakini wameanza kutafuta
replacement
pole tu
na Zizo washaanza kutajwa.
So yeah, exactly,
they are mentioning Zinedine Zidane.
Sorry, there are so many better, unfortunately,
that's what they said and got pregnant.
What? The oops.
They have a kid now.
This is how I believe I personally was formed. There is a 6-year difference between me and my brother.
Okay,
I think walikuwa wamaliza hiyo nini alafu
we here.
So
what do we do?
Haya.
So my thinking,
yes,
yeah, Chelsea. Unajua, first of all, ni wajikubali that this coach is not going anywhere. First of all, I'm wondering, Chelsea has lost so many games, but they are still at number 10. They should be at number 16 or 17 somewhere there. I don't know what's happening. Ama ni team pia ziko nyuma yao pia zina lose tu hivyo. Because Maze they have lost so many games, but they're still stuck at number 10.
I didn't know Nottingham Forest.
So now wajikubali that tuko in number 10, now Potter aendi pale. Unaget, the moment they remove that pressure from Potter, he might start thinking now. Because right now kufikia hapo amefikia hana first 11. That is the craziest thing about it. Potter we know him, 600 bwana. 600 million squad iko hapo. Hana first 11. He keeps changing these boys today. Hawa ndo wanaanza, Havertz ndo wanaanza hii game, wengine ndo anaanza Sterling mbele, wengine sijui ndafanya nini. Mpaka sasa ameanza kufanya Enzo Fernandez anaanza kukaa sijui aje. Mudrik ndo huyo ambakisha game moja afike 007 without a goal without anything. Such things Potter akifanya na mshanga because we saw him playing very well at Brighton. Sindio? Ndo ujue kuna confusion. You're playing a London derby against Tottenham. You have a striker in Aubameyang that has played against Tottenham time and again. He knows what it means to play against Tottenham, having played for Arsenal. You see? He is motivated to go score goals against Tottenham. You bench him and play Havertz as your striker. A makeshift striker, because Havertz is not a full a number 9.
Right.
So can you imagine the disparity in this team? Someone was saying N'Golo Kante atatoka injury arudi training, anza kuangalia team anashangaa ni kina nani. I didn't leave everyone here in this squad. Did they sell me to another team unknowingly?
Fresh cats.
Get you Umse by now anafaa kuwa na first 11. Ipige game kama 5 pamoja. Whether ina win ama ina lose. From there they can only get better. Anaenda kitwitch. Anacheza okay. Huyu Enzo hapa kuingia vizuri, acha nirudishe huyu. Una get? He needs to have that. Now, imagine how bad they have been playing. The best player wa Chelsea amekuwa ni nani? Ni Thiago Silva. Kwa hiyo midfield yao kutoka kuje.
Yes.
He has been the golden silver.
He now has an injury.
Now he is away for 6 to 8
weeks.
Sawa. Hiyo tuseme ni season imeisha. For them. Because without Silva
the porous
wanaenda kuumia. Una get? There's this boy called Fofana. Fofana is a good defender. Mimi nilijua Fofana akiwa France. Fofana akiwa France alikuwa na partnership nyingine na Saliba.
Yes.
Una get?
Yes.
And we saw a very good defender. When he came to Leicester, we still saw a good defender. Akienda Chelsea, I don't know what happened. He became ni mtu kubenchiwa na alipewa pesa mingi sana. Sasa right now an opportunity has presented itself. Let him reclaim his position. Let him remind people who he is. And for Potter, this is the time also. The team has said it is behind you. I'm sure behind the doors kuna crisis meetings zinaendelea. Akiulizwa rada ni gani. Stick na ameshaona vijana wote wakitrain. Take your team, have the unazitaka cojones.
The cojones.
Have the cojones
to say this
is my first 11. Au watakaaga bench. I will bring you from the bench. Sindio? Then play. Wachana mafans waonge. When you the only way to silence fans is to give them results.
Yes.
It's that simple. Yes. Not to go press conference. You cannot give them candy. You cannot give them ice cream. All they need is results. If you ask me, just forget about the fans. Get your first 11. Go out there. Start making wins. Una get? At least ligi irudi pale ilikuwa Arsenal, Manchester, Chelsea. Unaona?
Yes.
Hii ligi ya Liverpool na Man City ina bo.
Yeah.
Unaona?
Liverpool haiko sasa kwa ile. Please don't encourage them. It's suffering.
Wameanza kurudi chini. Bado tu alafu Man City is also doing something else that is ungodly. You know, they have started threatening Arsenal. You see Arsenal goes and beats Leicester 1-0. Man City goes and beats a team 4-1. You know, they're showing you goal we difference. Are coming. That is bound to enter to the boys' brains, by the way. Pole tu, wataanza kuingia kwa kichwa that, hey, team, tuacheni tupite. We'd rather follow them from behind than wakiwa nyuma yetu. They want to breathe sana.
Watatufinya.
That is where we need someone's party now. Unaona, eh? That's where we need experience ya Arteta. So we need experience ya Jorginho. Unaona eh?
Mgana Jorginho na Pate, you guys are okay.
Waongelesheni. Hiyo tu kuongeleshwa tu. Waambie by the way ukiwa na pressure kama hii, this is what happens. This is how you play ukiwa na hii pressure. Una get? Because that pressure is very easy for these boys to crumble right now pale Arsenal. Una get? Going to that game, tunajiambia we need Jesus. You see the moment Arteta alipiga sub akaeka Edin Ketia bench, alionyesha watu tuna struggle. Now we are playing makeshift strikers because we want to win. Our striker is not scoring goals. So any team that comes at Arsenal, they believe I want a striker.
Who is the next?
Is Leicester. Is Everton. Tomorrow, Premier League. Our game in hand, finally, it may arrive. Yes. Hiyo tukishinda, 5 points clear.
Mkishindwa,
2 points clear. Bado tuko top.
Let us all close our eyes. We need to pray. Father, we come to you now. It's an urgent matter, Lord. It's a matter of national importance. This is greater than Mandamano. Yeah. This is greater than tax relief.
Yes.
We pray vehemently that you grant us a win
against Everton.
Nilinusa na Leicester mkaponyoka.
Leicester tukao tunawapiga bro. Ile hata tusiongelee hiyo game. Tusiongelee hiyo game. VAR is so biased against Arsenal, man. Hata inanikasirisha. You see, the application of VAR pale England is just crazy.
Explain to me something first.
Yes.
Now that I have the benefit of your coaching experience.
Yes.
So somebody goes, they're checking for offside.
Yes.
What is this line that they keep talking about these days?
Okay. What is an offside?
Mbele ya opponent.
If you are closer to the opponent's if you are closer to the opponent's goal than the last
man,
that's the last defender.
Yes.
Sindio? That is number 1. You are offside. Kama wewe uko karibu na post yao kuliko madefender wao, uko offside. That's number 1. That's how the first line is drawn to check if you are offside. They should be showing us kwa pitch wakichora, by the way. that line inafaa kupita, inafaa kuonekana. Sio kama for La Liga inaonekanaga. Sawa. Number 2, how are you offside again when you are gaining when you are distracting an opponent? Hiyo ukiwa karibu na ball na post yao, you are gaining advantage. Number 2, when you are distracting an opponent, how? Ulikuwa offside. You see ball ikichezwa, hata ukiwa ni kipa wao alafu wewe hauko offside. As long as ball haije kukujia, wewe uko tu sawa, you're still in play. Until your ball ikukujie, ball haisimamishwa. So if you walk from that offside position, ukuje upate defender amepigiwa ball, si ndio? Yeye anaassume kuna mtu nyuma yake. If you make any move towards that ball, you become offside. Unaona? Ndio nango wanafanyanga mkono hivi. You are coming back from an offside position. Unaelewa? So hizo ndo 2 instances za offside. So VAR ikituchorea lines za offside, inakuwa inachora kama wana believe, kama ile ya Casemiro walikuwa wanataka kuona kama kuna any part that can play the ball ya Casemiro ilikuwa closer to the opponent's post than the opponent's. Mkono yesabiwi, hii part ya mkono yesabiwi. Shoulder inaweza hesabiwa, kichwa inaweza hesabiwa, any other part, but this part does not play football. Should not count. Unaelewa?
So kama nguiko lembes,
kama ni kidole tu imepita hivi uko off. Unaona? That's where the line is drawn. The line is marked with the last defender, not you. Unaona pale defender yuko pale, mwili yake imefika mwisho, any part that plays football, line inaekelewa kwake, alafu inawekwa straight. Kama wewe umepita, that line will be red,
uko offside.
Unaget? So the line is from the last defender. Unaget? But now the application of VAR inasemekana when there is a clear and obvious error in a game is when the VAR is supposed to be deployed. Sindio? Other than that, they just need to be spectators and let the referee ref the game.
Hadi juzi wakarecall mtu wakatoa red.
Imagine. How was that an obvious error? This Trossard goal. Referee ameona kona imepigwa, goal ameclear mpira. Sindio? Imeangukia Trossard duko amechenga, amelima bao. Ref amepeana bao. Then VAR goes and scrutinizes hiyo kona ikipigwa. They scrutinize and realize Ben White alikuwa amegusa gole mkono. And they call the referee and tell him, check this. Ukijana amevuta gole, ameshika gole mkono. Football is a contact sport. Watu ushikana, watu uvurutana, nini na nini. But umepeana bao. Hakuna obvious mistake hapo umefanya. VAR should not be involved. Fast forward. Bukayo Saka anaenda kufunga ball. Mpira enda kukrosiwa huku. Defender wa Leicester ana trip. Anashikilia Bukayo. Anaamua huyu ndo kikingi yangu. Anaenda chini na Bukayo Saka. Wanaanguka. VAR does not get involved. I'm wondering. The referee has decided to let game play. Sindio?
Right.
VAR does not get involved. Because this is a clear penalty. Whether it was intentional or not, you have taken out a player, an opponent. It's a foul. You know? Because do you kick leo wewe ni defender, mimi ni striker nimekuja kukufunga, would you kick me intentionally ndo nipe pena?
Hapana.
Sindio? It is an attempt to clear the ball.
Yes.
That you get up, you end up hitting me. But because you are clearing the ball now, you miss the ball and hit me, so they don't give me a penalty. They will give me the penalty because umeniangusha. It does not matter whether it was intentional or not. Sindio? So when they bring Bukayo down unintentionally, but the boy has been taken out of the game, isn't that a penalty?
It's a penalty.
It's a penalty. The VAR refuses to get involved. Bring to the game, Chelsea game, referee ameona vijana wakipigana makofi. So unaona, kwanza Ziyech alikata mtu kibari. Si ndio? Refa akaona hii ni red, ametoa straight red, amempatia. Sasa VAR imekaa imeona mbona unaharibu game wewe? Cheki kama muone. Ona. Akionyesha bado Ziyech anakatana kibare. Alafu anaamua tutaharibu game. Because the moment they call you, it's very rare that you will stick to your decision.
Right.
When they call you, unajianza kujiambia kama wameniita wameona kitu sijaona. Unaanza kujisecond guess. Wakikuita unakamba akachange. It was a clear red card. Ziyech was just being stupid. Uwezi inua mkono upige mtu kwa grao. React na different, uenda mfunge bao. Chukua ball mpige mchenge, mpige chobo, fanya kitu, react na ball. Uwezi react physically. Casemiro, so okay, sasa vile Casemiro alishika ile kijana shingo hivi, kwa tofauti gani na ZH kupiga kijana kofi?
But Casemiro alikuwa anaambia cheki bro.
Exactly.
Cheki bro.
Wachana na vurugu. Na huyu mwingine amepigana kofi. Na VR na ignore. They are very inconsistent. That is the word. They are inconsistent. And by so doing, wanakosa Arsenal bao mingi na points. You see?
Arsenal.
Yes. Pia wanakosa hiyo ni okay. You see uzuri after season zinatokaga results. Ni team gani without VAR ingekuwa mbele? Ni team gani VAR imekosea sana this season? Hizo vitu hutoka.
But what is the basis of it if they can't be reversed?
The VR. The report itself.
Yes.
When they told us sorry about the Everton goal.
But did they
not the Everton goal.
They
lost us 2 points because they let an offside goal.
That's what I'm
stand.
Saying. Is the sorry? I'm saying should we therefore move for something like that?
Yes.
That if
you acknowledge a mistake was here,
a mistake, then you switch the points
or replay the game.
Yeah, replay the game
or give us points.
You cannot assume.
Say if it was a winning goal that was scored,
in the last
deduct 2 points.
92 Thuko.
Yes, you deduct points.
But you can't say that since this goal was at 68, this game would have never. There was no chance they would have.
In football, 5 seconds are enough. But the fastest hat trick ya Sedu Mane akiwa Southampton alifunga now 2 minutes.
So nakwambia that's why saying that if let's say Chelsea is playing Arsenal and in the 68th minute Arsenal is denied a goal,
yes,
you can't now say let's give the points over to Arsenal because from 68 to 90 you are now assuming that Chelsea would have not scored. So then the best is to replay the game.
That is it.
But do we have the time, money,
yes,
resources?
They have everything, and VAR should cater for everything. Yeah. The refereeing board now, that is where
ilikuwa inaitwa nini?
FGMOL. Yes. Hiyo ndo inafaa sasa kuka PGMOL. Si ndio? Hapo ndo inafaa kukuja. Iangalie, iseme hapa ni sisi tuliblanda. Hii game tunairudia. Ama hii team tunaiaward hivi na hivi na hivi. Then you see these rules are being created every day. These rules are not cast on stone. These are not the 10 commandments that Moses was given. They can amend rules because now they have actually agreed that there is human error affecting the VR. Sindio? Yes. Now you need to accommodate. We need to come up with rules that will not disenfranchise teams like we have done with Arsenal, like we did with Crystal Palace. Unaelewa? Come up na system kama hizo juu wenyewe wanakosea matimu. Ball touch kwa interesting. Because for example, Man City goes ahead and wins the league na 1 point. You see? People will always believe if VR did not take away the 2 points from Arsenal
or
against Brentford, yes, or against Brentford, Arsenal would have won the league. You know? Tell me, who is going to swallow that? Una friend watonga bata cha watch ball. Ata you England. A lot. They have to come up with ways now because they have realized they cannot perfect VAR like any other league that is doing. Wa come up na rules zao basi za kuaward team. Kama ni game narudiwa ama ni kuaward points. Sawa. Na pia tupatie punitive measures against such referees. Yeah man.
All right then.
Hata sijaongelea Arsenal. Wanapeleka kwa VR.
Hii Arsenal umeongelelea sana. Kwani
nimeongelea VR?
Hapana, hii Arsenal iko sawa. Achana nayo.
Liverpool
mtashinda
asante, tutashinda Everton.
Mtashinda.
Tunaomba. You see, let me tell you. Everton has been struggling to score goals. Sindio, they've been struggling. They've been winning 1-0. Last game walipigwa nyumbani bao 2 safi. Now, their main striker, they had 2 good strikers last season. They had Calvert-Lewin and they had this boy they sold to Tottenham, this Brazilian boy that has never scored a goal.
Yes.
Sasa in Richarlison, sitaki kumtaja jina because he behaved bad when we beat them. Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin were the tegemeo ya Everton. Sindio? Well, they lost 1 to Tottenham. Calvert-Lewin is injured. Ndo ana recover. Hata bado sidhani ameanza kucheza ball bado. He's still recovering. Now they have been dependent on Gray. Gray is a midfielder. You know, ndo anamtegemea wapatie bao. The only advantage that Everton can say they have is that they are good on set pieces. And Arsenal has considered a lot of goals from set pieces. Ukiangalia, most goals you have considered are from set pieces. That is a disadvantage for Arsenal. They need to be working on that wakiwa zoezi. Unaelewa? Coming to this game, Arsenal knows what it means for them to have that gap between them and Man City. That is what they should be riding on. They have come back from 2 back-to-back wins after that slump they had. Beaten Aston Villa and beaten Leicester. actually, apart from the scoreline being 1-0 against Leicester, Arsenal dominated Leicester the entire game. Na kama kuna a sportsman I've ever seen in this world is Brendan Rodgers. He accepted. He said this Arsenal team was way miles above us in the way they played. I just hope tomorrow the boys show up like that. You see? Just show up the way you played against Leicester, show up like that. And for you to win, yes.
Do it again.
Yes. Yeah, man. Just, you see, if you truly are a title contender, you have to show up 100% in
all
every
the time.
game.
In every
all the time.
Consistently.
Top 3 teams have been doing that. Manchester United are showing up 100% in every game. Sindio? Man City have started doing that. Walikuwa wana show up 50%, leo kesho 100%, but now they have gone back to showing up 100%. Sindio? Arsenal needs to show up 100% like they did in those 2 games. If they do that, the title race is back on.
I unfortunately have a feeling that Everton will win 2-1.
Ndio huko.
2-1.
Kuna roho mbaya.
2-1. So that
Ndio watu walitupigia Goodison Park.
So that sports become interesting.
Unajua leo tutakuwa na hasira nao wewe.
Mko wapi?
Tuko Emirates.
Yes. Waliwashinda last time.
Walitushindia kwao Goodison Park. Emirates tuliwapiga game season ikiisha tuliwapiga bao 5.
So now they're coming back.
Yes. Either way, nimekuambia.
Shatta, let me tell you.
Jogino has been outstanding by the way.
I don't know if I want to taint my prophetic record.
Yes.
I feel a prophecy. Yeah.
Yes.
Coming on me. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Mina feeling ito kanyaga.
Okay. Vile tena vile West Ham itawakanyaga, but it's being a fun.
No, Western, I don't know. By that time West Ham, tuta nini lakini tutashinda. Lakini nyinyi,
let's talk about your game because I don't think we will do another show before then. You play Liverpool. The next Premier League game you're playing is Liverpool.
Is it that 6th of March? 5th of March.
Yes, I'll be live in Eldoret nikiwachekelea huko.
Yes.
In that game, mko Anfield. Mko Anfield.
And you know
you had gone you by the mulikuwa mmeanza season vibaya sana. Muliamka na Liverpool. You remember? Muliwapiga 2-1. Si ndio? Muliamka nao. Now Liverpool have been having a bad season.
Wanataka kuamka na sisi.
Mimi naona unaona kama wataamka na nyinyi. Because now they know what it means. If truly they have any chance of top 4, they need to start winning games. They drew Crystal Palace their last game. Si ndio? They mnakam home kwao. This is a derby. So we cannot predict a derby. And we cannot say that derby does not care about form. Derbies have their own rules.
Yes.
They are just played. Sindio? These boys know the weight of this derby. I would think Liverpool knows the weight of the derby more, having more players that have played in the derby than Manchester United. They understand the weight of the derby. Do you think Ten Hag is going to pull a double on Klopp?
It will be difficult, but yes, I think so, because that Liverpool team has still not structured its striking force. They still don't know whether they will give Salah the ball always. This Nunez want to sign Gakpo.
Nunez.
Na leo nimengoa mara mingi want to sign.
Kisumu, is that you calling?
Kisumu dala bacho kumwangi ogoka wadhi dala. So all these people, their problem is that they don't have, unless they do it they don't have time before they play us. They haven't had time to gel, to have that chemistry. I should move this way because I know this is how the ball is going to come. You have a situation where everybody is trying to prove themselves. At this point, I was bought, I have to score. There is a brilliant move they did before Nyoroshwe. Here comeback ile akina na hiyo Nunez. Nunez ndo ameanza kupata ile
Nunez yake.
He started to have confidence in front of the goal, which is dangerous for Manchester United, because you see now, look at if you want to compare the two, they have the Gakpo, they have Nunez, they have Salah. They still have
Bobby Firmino is here,
and Bobby.
and Jota is back.
Yes. It's easy to go to Rashford. one man
Yummy.
carrying the team.
Yeah, man.
But, however,
Yes.
behind Rashford
Yes.
are people who don't want to let go. Yeah, the Casemiros, the Bruno Miguel Borges, Fernandes, Sabitzer, our wote.
True.
Then they have that is slowly becoming impregnable.
Yes.
The Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, and ule jamaa
Varane.
wana switching Varane,
And there's
Dalo or Wan-Bissaka. Hivyo. So that
Casemiro and Fred in that mid.
Yes, what gives
Move
me
on.
confidence, by the way, is that strong wall tunajenga pale Backmanius.
Yes.
Hiyo ndio inaweza kuwa ina pressure watu.
In fact, mimi what I'm thinking is that mko na advantage ya attack because the Liverpool defense is still shaky. Unaona that boy Trent Alexander-Arnold appears tired. You know, Trent is very good as a wing back. Right? But when you make him come now and sit and defend, it becomes tricky for him. He's good when they are pressing you. But wakitrack warudie ball, inasumbua. You cannot depend on Robertson as your defender, clearly. Sindio? Van Dijk is coming back from injury. So you know he's playing kama yuko 100. So hizo ni vitu. And now, unless they bring in Matip, acheze kama, you see the way he does, ball inaanza kama amesimama kama defender but anapanda kwa mid. Kitu Zinchenko ufanye pale Arsenal. Then waki overload mid, maybe you can have an advantage. Unaget? But that said, that defense is wegeje. Inapitika.
Iko na rim.
Yeah, man. But I would rather you have a draw or Liverpool win. Liverpool is not a threat to anyone right now. So, look, if Arsenal win, right now we are 8 points above you. Yes? Sindio? So we are at 57, you are at 49. Sindio? So if we win, we go to 60. All right? That is 11 points above you.
Aye.
Now you
Title
will have
contenders.
yes. Now you will have to go beat Liverpool for that gap to be back to 8. If you lose to Liverpool, you will be 11 points behind Arsenal, effectively removing you from the title contention. Because I don't see Arsenal losing 4 games towards the end, towards the last, the 13 games left. I don't see them losing 4 games for you to catch up. Let it be known that teams will draw points. Arsenal is yet to play Chelsea, is yet to play Liverpool, is yet to play Man City. No, we are done. We did a double on them.
Man City.
And Man City. Sindio? Just like you guys, you are yet to play Liverpool, you have to play Tottenham, you have to play Chelsea. Sindio? Man City the same. So, big teams up here, these top 3 teams are going to drop points here or there. It matters who drops most points. Sawa, ulata drop points mingi zaidi, anaondokea kikombe.
Ana press out.
Yeah, man.
Haya basi, wacha tuachie hapo hivyo kwa hivi leo.
Tungeendelea mpaka kesho.
Tunawapenda sana wadau. We wait to see what Arsenal will do if they will.
Ujue Arsenal ni timu kubwa. Tomorrow Manchester United fans will not watch their game. They will watch the Arsenal game. You will watch Arsenal. You know who's going to watch West Ham now and Manchester United.
Ni timu kubwa. Haya basi, there is unajua jamaa anaitwa Junior Biles.
Maybe uniambie.
And is a he's a reggae artist. He's a reggae artist. Naitwa Fade Away.
Mimi vile unasema Salim Junior. Ama Vinicius Junior.
He's a Junior Biles man.
Okay.
Amesema those who don't focus on love and focus on saving humanity will fade away. Leo nikiwakumbusha about mental health, I want to borrow from a couple of things just that nimekuwa nikisoma and piece them together. One, I think I said this before, but Adele said it, that there is such a rush on social media that when you have an emotion or something has happened, you rush to post it before even sitting and thinking and feeling what that thing makes you feel. Say if you get angry at your boss, instead of trying to sort it out with your boss or talking about it there, you want to talk about it on social media. Even up to like hata ukifiwa, you know, you want to quickly rush to post it fast. Hata mtu mwingine akifiwa, like what we happened to Mudiawori, people were posting all over because they wanted to be the first to look like they're with it, you know, sisi tunakuanga tunajua information, then it turned out not to be true. That's one thing. Then the second thing is about humanity. The third thing is about something I posted today from a lady I followed ever since I lost my daughter, called Zoe Clark. She helps people a lot with moving on after grief. And I look about how there are days in your life when you feel like any is the end. You know, then you're like, you know what? Fine, I give up. I give up on that deal. I give up on pursuing that career. I give up on all these things. Again, this week somebody told me there's a lady who has been applying for a UN job. And I'm not saying this how long it should take, but she's been applying for a UN job from when she was 19. She went to school, got her master's, went to school, got her doctorate, kept applying. The job came when she was 60. 60. But when it came,
it came.
It came. Them UN jobs, they don't play. So, hi UN. So I think the thing that I need to say to sum it all up is basically jijue too. Know who you are. I always also say know whose you are and know your capacity. Sit with your feelings. Don't let people rush you into feeling, doing, saying things. Sit with your feelings where you are, and then don't give up. It could be yani kesho. The time you're about to give up could be that moment. I know it sounds very, you know, deep, cliche. And cliche, but it actually could be. The thing about it is wake up, show up, do your part, and don't give up. Just keep on going. Keep on going. As you keep on going, however, again, always know what your value is and your values. Know your value and your values. But most importantly, know yourself, sit with yourself, go through your feels, and don't let anybody tell you you can't. The final thing I had, I'll quote, is from Jay-Z, who said that I used to sit with my uncle, and my uncle used to tell me that there is no way you can sell 1 million records. No way it's going to happen. Now he sold 1 million records over 100 times. And when he said, when somebody tells you that, when you say, yo, you know, Doris, I'm going to be president. And then Doris says, no, you can't do that. Okay, Doris can't say that. That's Doris, you don't support me. Why do I say that? If I say I'm going to be president, just someone they're like, you can't. No. You can't. The one who's saying, we know easy. Like, oh, you can never do that. You can't lose X amount of kgs. No. Wewe ndo easy.
It's a projection of who they are.
Yeah, it's that's a them problem. Nice. You can, and you can, and you can, and you can. So do it. Peace and love.
More life thing. Banikumbusha kitu about Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane anko yake alikuwa anamlazimisha waende wakalime. Sadio Mane.
Lima farming.
Wakalime farming. Sadio hated farming very much. So one day he kept telling his uncle, one day I will make this farming irrelevant to you. Itakutoa kwa shamba. But ankoja anashanga, what are you telling me, young man?
Yeah, man.
Unaniambia nini?
We've been farming for years.
That is what we do. Akamwambia, I will play football and I will remove you from this farming. You know? Huyo anko akamwambia, chukua jembe tu tukalime wewe. Wakaenda wakalima. Now I was watching the uncle in an interview by 2 years ago akisema it's been 7 years since akanyaje kwa shamba. How that boy that believed in himself has transformed his life in following his dream. You know? Well, that reminds me, we have a show inaitwa Dimba na Doba. Majamaa kama mjawatch YouTube, muende muangalie.
Do the thing.
Inaitwa Dimba na Doba. Me and we, our good friends here at Sema Box, tumewatengenezea kitu moja mardad. Inaitwa Dimba na Doba. Okay? Muende muwatch. Iko YouTube ya Shatta Tikitaka. Na if that story inspires you, tumeanza na Zlatan. If it inspires you, you share it with a friend. Kama kuna friend unajua anakapitia pahali, pia yeye aiwatch. Akiwatch inaweza akarelate nayo akafeel, ai enyewe kama huyo alimake it, hata mimi naweza make it. Because right now the only thing we need to spread is hope. we are trusting that things will get better. Of course, we cannot go beyond where we are. We can only go up. Sindio?
Yeah, man.
Took rock bottom.
The
We can only go up
up
now. Yes, the only way
As
is up. Just like
Babu
Manchester United was
Oh, my Lord.
under Ragnick. But now they are going up. You see? Just like Arsenal was under Unai Emery. Now we are going up. Kila kitu inafanyika for a reason in this life. If you have a dream, start following that dream. You must be disciplined. You must be consistent. And there are days that you will wake up not feeling to do that which you've set out to do. If I have set out to do content for you guys nawekea YouTube, kuna siku naamka najiuliza lazima ni rekodi kitu. Unaona eh? But discipline ananiambia ndio amka urecord. Najisaik na irecord. So pia wewe kuna grind umejitolea kufanya. Kuna siku utaamka haujisikii kufanya hiyo kitu. Discipline and consistency should guide you. Nazikwambie ndio fanya. One day hiyo kitu ikianza kutoa results itakuwa ni kama sasa ni your life. You're no longer doing a hustle. Unajibamba ikianza kutoa results. But before it does results lazima nayo usukumane nayo. Hizo vitu unaamka leo na kesho imejipa, well, sio kwa kila mtu. Most of us have to work for it. And you have what it takes to work for it. As long as you're here and you're breathing, you're still in the game. You are still winning. And you can still win it all. Today you might set out kutafuta kitu ikakosa kujipa. You don't lose hope. You see, a good general knows in a battle, when I go to war, I might lose a battle today, but I have not lost the war. As long as tomorrow I marshal my boys back to the field. That's it. You can lose battles, but don't lose the war. Sawa, keep on doing it. Keep on pressing. More life thing.
Peace and love on behalf of Shix Kapiengas. To Onanes.
More life.